step.
When you go, man, I feel right in. So, with that being said, man, uh, you can come to the new number one draft pick behind the mic,
Oh,
and
see, see. This is why you can't leave your spot because like they say in sports, man. Like once you leave, the next man up go take your
next man up. That's the way it is,
the
man.
next man up just gonna take your spot.
You know what I'm saying? Next man up. That's what it is.
But it feel good to be back, man. Tone from what I heard, Tone held it down. So
that's what I do. That's what I do. Thank you. Paying in on a player. Holla at your boy. Boom. That's what I do.
how things been, man?
Man, things been great, man. It's been a wonderful week. I always wait from Monday to Friday, and I get antsy. When Thursday come, I'll just be so ready to do the show, ready to connect with the people, and we here. My week was great. I'm celebrating one of my daughter's birthday this weekend. We doing it big, doing skating. Will I skate? That is the question.
That is the question. That is the
my webcam tend to think I
yes.
won't.
It was like yes.
Oh, it was saying no. That's what my webcam was saying. No, don't break nothing, player. Don't break nothing. You know what I mean? So other than that, man, everything been great. In the world of video gaming, as I am a part of, I've been exploring the new DLC for Destiny 2. And this is not a paid advertising I'm doing. But the Witch Queen is out. And me and my son, we've been tackling that. And I have to say, it's been pretty difficult. Pretty difficult.
All right, so is this a multiplayer like map or is it like new?
It's new content, man.
Content?
New content, and my young boy, he's gotten so frustrated. He left his room and sat on the steps to gather his thoughts.
Oh man, I know that feeling.
So I had to tell him. I said, "Look, bro, if it get that intense, take a TV timeout, play Minecraft or something, do something different, and then come back to this because I can't have you click clacking out, because you know how it start. You start walking away. Then next time you throwing your controller down. Then you throwing your controller across the room. And then you yelling and screaming and say, fuck this game, and you throwing your game.
Yep. Then like the next thing is then like you start to walk out and then like somebody could call them in. It's like, hey son, what? It's like, all right, who are you talking to?
Yeah, who are you talking to? Let's get this together. Let's regroup.
Because you mad at the game.
Yeah.
Take it out on me.
So we've had our conversation, and he getting it. He getting it. So other than that, we've been doing that. When I get off work, I've been spending time on the game with him. And we've been knocking it out. But other than that, man, everything's fine on my end. So, my brother, that's been gone for some time.
No, man, I've been gone for a while.
How you been? What's popping with you?
I've been good. So yeah. So like I've been out. I was on a show right at the end called Whiteout. Mostly just so doing like a support role there. That show was great. So that was with Heaven Rose 9, and then like three of the guys from the home team as well. So like Mike, then Pete Jake Oaks, and Jeff Fritz, guy named Jeff Fritz, and just seeing that show, just seeing them how they built that out, like you start to learn that there's all sorts of levels to like what we do on stage there.
Yeah,
because they did this whole show. They did it Jay-Z style. They didn't write anything down at all.
Oh wow!
They just like the practices was they got on stage. They kind of knew what the structure was going to be there. Then they just kind of played it out, and they just kept those notes in mind, and then just played it out that same way, like each night throughout the whole time.
Oh wow!
And like that that shit was hard. so like for my part, because I just had like one scene really. I tried to do it, and I was like, "Nah, man, let me go home and write this out because I don't know what they doing. This is too much."
Yo, I said to myself, and I made a big thing out of it on social media. I said, once I get this second shot, I'm gonna be back at the end. You know what I'm saying? So look out for me planning it. I was coming back, but guess what, Dan?
Yeah, what? You got that job, right?
And I ain't been back. I ain't been back on stage at all. And I don't think I'm rusty at all. I may be a little rusty. But I may be a little rusty.
You got rusty.
But I've been doing like dinner detectives and shit like that. So but as far as like being on the stage and doing the things that we used to do, a lot of people, if you do not know, Daniel and myself, we are improvisers. We do improvisation, acting, and Jake and also Malachi. That's what we all do. But anyway, I haven't been there, and I've been seeing Jake and Malachi. They now full-fledged comedians, and and that's wild. You know what I mean? But I need to get back up there. Even seeing you doing it. I need to see it. I need to see what's going on. We need to be a part of. I need to be a part of. I'm talking in third person. But this isn't about me. It's about you. You did wonderful.
No,
I heard.
No, man. Let's talk about that. Yeah, you'll be. It's not weird. I mean, it's not a bad weird, but it's like so weird at the end now because it's. One, because a lot of folks like took classes from the web, so like throughout this whole shutdown stuff. So like there's this whole group of people that was not there before, and like they got but they all know each. So like there's this whole like new group there that I have. They don't know me, and I don't know them.
You know what? I've seen a little bit of that with shout out to was it Ants in the Hall.
Yeah,
I was looking at that. I'm like, who are these people?
And
they're pretty talented, but I'm like, I don't know none of these people.
Like walking in, so like walking in, I was like, oh, this is a completely new place, which is good because it's good to constantly get like new folks in. Pipeline here, but man, yeah, that was just odd. Just wanted to warn you when you
I do it's not going to be no new phases
because in your head you think it's going to be like you walk in, what's going on, man? Like no, not for me. I thought that too. Like I walked in, they're like put on a mask.
Oh, for real?
They're like yeah. They just. Like the guy at the front desk had no idea who I was or anything. I was like, yeah, oh. Like,
that's so crazy how this pandemic have changed anything. Like we were at the top of the cream in our own bubble.
Yeah.
At the end. You know what I mean? We walk in that joint, everybody knew us. Everybody knew what time it was. What's up, bro, man? What's up, man? You know what I'm saying? You be there Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays.
Yep.
Yeah. That's sad. Oh. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, what you about to do? I'm about to go to the Independence. All right, let's go over there. You go over there, everybody like, what's up, bro? What's up?
Yeah.
Now you telling me I shoot over there?
It's gonna be. Oh, hey, is it your first time here? It's man, it is just a shock.
You know what's crazy though? If we had something to reference, like it's my first time, that's me on this damn wall right here. Only person I know that can do that would be Jake.
Yeah.
Jake got his stuff still on the wall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only person I know that could do that.
You know who I am?
That's me right there.
Yeah, man, but that was good. That was good. That was probably the most time I spent back there, back at the end since he came back up and since he started to do stuff again. And yeah, like I said, that was new, but it was still like sort of familiar too. there are some familiar faces there, just not the whole group.
Yeah. Shout out to the Planet Ant, man. Shout out to everybody that do what it do. Shout out to the sponsor, Planet Ant, and everything. And if you do not know Planet Ant, man, it's the best. And shout out to the improv community, Go Comedy, Planet Ant. Yeah. Everybody is a part of it. Everybody is attached to everything that we do, even bringing Mask Off to the forefront, man. Shout out to everybody that's involved with it. But we're going to keep it moving with the show, man. You know, we're going to do something different. We don't have a motivational minute.
Nope.
Right? We don't have For the Culture tonight.
No.
But what we do have, Dan, can you tell them what we have?
We got Tone's tips.
Oh, shit. I like that. We got Big Tone tips, baby. Big Tone Tech tips. You know what I'm saying? And you know what, man? Every time that it's just me and Dan, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna freak the name. It was named one thing last time. Now it's named another thing this time. Big Tone Tech tips. There's a lot of T's in there. I pulled it out. So let's go. So, Big Tone Tech tips. If you don't know, this show, Mask Off, Big Tone, that's me, and Dan, episode 95, Genius, the Yay Soul, meaning we talking Yay. You know what I mean? I don't care who don't like it, who loves it. We talking Yay tonight, baby. Genius.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
We talking all Yay, man. And with this Big Tone tips, man, I want to talk about something that's kind of is I'm not even gonna say it's near and dear to me, but I can see why this gentleman decided to do this. It's www.stemplayer.com. That's Kanye's player. It's like a how can I put it? It's with the Yeezy tech. That's his own tech. And what it does is with those 4 little lines up there, what you could do is you could separate the lines and like make your own type of sound from his music. He's exclusively putting this out for the Donda 2, not the first Donda, but the Donda 2 music that's being put out there. And I have to say that this thing costs $200. You see it right there. Well, I get it. Fuck no. I will not get it. But I'm supporting him by putting this out here, you know, because of the fact that I get what he's doing. He's launching new music, and he said all streaming will be going to this. He's not streaming on any platform, no Tidal, no Apple Music, no Spotify, no anything else. It's strictly on his STEM player. So yeah, I would try to bump my stuff out there too as much as possible to get revenue, you know. And these corporations, man, they get in these artists' pockets and they get crumbs. So why not try to support what they doing when they have the ability to do it? I think I'm not buying it, but I do support what he's doing.
So I am 100% with you on this one. So so like he sent this out, and like this is all right. This is kind of cool take. You get to play with the stems, because that's a production term that they use for like the little sounds and stuff that they got there. So you get to play with the stems and all of that. But he put out this post saying he made more selling a few of these stems versus what he would have made if it streamed, which is like you said, that's a great thing. He gets to keep more of that. He doesn't have to go through and like he doesn't have to get the crumbs and stuff. But what does that got to do with me? All right, you made that money. I need my $200. Like,
Yeah. Well, you know what? Let's look at something else he does. He does shoes, man, which I think his shoes and his clothing is completely hideous. Like, let's be frank.
we're off to a great start on this game.
Yes, we are. Let's be frank. Everybody's idea is either going to hit or is going to miss. He's had a couple ideas that completely missed me. Like, I don't know if you noticed lately, he's been into these boots that he's wearing.
Yeah, I see.
And the boots remind me of a dude that worked for the water company. Those type boots. You know what I mean? And I've heard him say he goes everywhere with these boots. He put these boots on. He even shower in these boots, which is a little crazy. I don't know why you shower in these boots. You're supposed to be naked. But anyway, my whole thing with him is I get what he's doing. He's making himself extremely marketable. He's took the Master P concept to a whole nother level. And we talked about Master P and how much he's just a entrepreneur, like a crazy entrepreneur. Kanye, man, once he got out of bankruptcy, he just started skyrocketing with like these different ideas, and everybody is really on it today. You know, everybody's really following him. Have you ever had some Yeezys?
Did I have some Yeezys? I had a pair. I had that low top black pair. I had them for I had them for two or 3 weeks, and I couldn't resist the price. No, I'm in a good one. All right, yeah, but I had them for two or 3 weeks. I took like 3 pictures with them, and I resold those boys for like twice as much.
Are you serious?
Yes. I was like, you just can't keep these. People are buying these for dumb prices. Like,
yo, I used to watch on YouTube like these episodes of like people who are in the shoe business.
Yeah.
And Jake inspired me to watch this because you know he does a lot of that StockX stuff and all that stuff. And these people, they have a whole underground like shoe thing. And one of their biggest shoes was Yeezys.
Yeah, like, Yeezys and J's. Yep.
And they were really like selling for like over like $900 to $1,000 to $12,000. Fucking shoes, $12,000, bro.
Yeah. They got that. They got that on lock. That's a whole world. That's a whole world that I got involved in, and I kind of fucked myself up. But that's a whole separate story. Because to compete with them, they were like hacking the sites, which is a weird way to hack, because they were hacking the sites to buy like a bunch of the shoes. So you're not hacking them to steal them. You're just hacking it to buy it. And they were buying them at like mass, so like nobody else could get them, and like that's why you got those long website wait lines. And they just resold them all the time.
I saw, and we're gonna get off this in a minute, but I saw like this underground, like they got like this whole underground world where it's like people just like they get a text to where to meet up, and if you in the know, you in the know. Yeah. And then you go to this spot and like there's all these people, like distributors selling all these shoes and like buying shoes. It's like Comic-Con, but for people with shoes.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I didn't know this was that serious. You know what I mean? For shoes.
Oh, it's a whole world. We need to make this note, and this could be its own group topic with Jake too.
Yeah, we should talk to Jake about that. You know what I mean? We need to get Jake to talk that shit, you know, because if he talk that shit, he's going to talk that shit about this. I know he is. Yeah. I know he is. And let's talk Ye, man. Let's talk Ye. I'm feeling Ye'd up. And today, my brother, all I did today was the most important thing I could ever do was listen to nonstop Ye-ness. I listened to samples of Ye. I listened to early Ye. I didn't like young Ye, but I listened to like a lot of early stuff he did, which I was like, this sucks. I see why Jay-Z no one's trying to get at you. This kind of sucks. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I love this, man. I love this right here, this Jesus trilogy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But before we do that, let's do something we normally do before we get into any group discussion.
All right.
You want to do that?
You can go ahead.
All right, let's get into the comments. Let's break down these comments, bro.
Comments. Oh man.
Yeah, let's get into the comments. Look, I see you a little rusty. You know what I mean? Let's go to the comments, man. And right now I'm in the Planet Ant on the Facebook, and I got my man Tom Schultz. He in the building. Game time, Tom.
Hey Tom, what's going on, man?
He said you did a great job in that show, Dan.
Thank you, Tom.
We also got Graham Leslie. He said, "Oh, I know about that Andy's coffin." Shout out to you, Graham.
Hey, Graham.
Matter of fact, shout out to Andy's coffin. Period, man. Everybody that was a part of that, that's still a part of it. We got to get it together and make that pop, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to the crew of that. He said, "Ha this time again." He said, "Ha, Daniel and Anthony. That happened when I showed up. I was looking forward to all the reconnecting, and then I was like, oops."
Who is
this? This is Tom.
Yeah.
Tom was on, oops, I'm the new fresh kid on the block.
I promise you that is how it's a shock to everybody that goes in there.
Tom said the poster wall is redone a little. Jake's poster is still up. Okay.
Yeah.
Graham said these kids don't know about Colony Feds versus. They don't, baby. They don't.
Yeah. Graham was there too. It's up. Yeah, like I talked to him and all of that, but yeah, we were just like that was like the few folks I knew. I was like, hey, all right.
Yeah. Tom also said, I love this segment. Big Tone's hot takes. He said, what'd you say?
I said, yeah, that's a good name for it too. Not the name, but that's a good one.
Yeah. He also says, I like Master P. Every time I hear his name, I hear make him say, such a catchy song. True, very true.
Mm-hmm.
Very true. We got something somewhere else. Let me see.
I don't see anything on the YouTube.
All right. Mask off YouTube. Let me check. Planet Ant YouTube. Nope. Zero.
Speaking of though, you know who else liked the show though? This is something I had to bring back here. Von Wink gave that show I was in a good review.
Word.
He came up to me when the show was over and said, "This was a good show. I really liked it." And I was shocked.
You don't normally get that from Wiki Dink.
I was like, wait, what? I was like, yeah, he posted it too on somebody's on one of their Facebook posts too. So yeah, we got a 5-star review from Von Wink.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. That's how I know it was a good show. If Von Wink approves it,
right.
It was a good show because I've seen shows in the past that he was not too happy about.
Oh yeah.
And he will let you know. He will let you know.
Gives out bad reviews on the record.
Yeah. He this is his thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, before we go into the group discussion, right? I thought it was funny, and I'll talk to you about this. I want to talk about things that's not so serious with Kanye. Right. You know what I mean? And I share with you a list of beefs Kanye is going through right now. Mm-hmm. You mind if I touch on that a little bit?
You want to talk? Yeah.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. I want to tap into that. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into the Yeezus trilogy. So if everybody don't know, you know, my man Ye, you know what I'm saying? I love him to death. But he got some beefs going on with some people. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read them off real quick. You know what I mean? These are Kanye's beefs. He got issues with Taylor Swift. We all know why. Mm-hmm. She would have a problem. But I have to say he was spitting facts though.
Yeah,
Beyonce did have the hardest album that year.
All right, plus, plus, and then she won like the main award too. At that same award show. So it's like, how do you win the main award but not like the lower award? I was like, it made no sense. Yeah, but that's a
but even with that, man, I think he did what everybody was thinking.
Yeah,
but nobody thought he would do it. You know what I'm saying? And that is why I essentially love Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I saw how they always point to Beyonce's face in that picture. Oh my God, Kanye! But her ass was thinking the same thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? But she had to play it off. But anyway, he beefing with Nike. Kim Kardashian, we know why he beefing. We know what's going on. His cousin, who the fuck knows?
Multiple cousins at this.
You know what I'm saying? It could be the cousin who stole his porn off his in his beats off his laptop and tried to charge him to get it back. You're like, come, I'm with you, Ye. I'll be beefing with these niggas too.
I forgot about that.
Wiz Khalifa? Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know. Amber Rose.
Oh, remember? right, yeah.
It was Amber.
That's true.
All these dudes trying to get at the chicks he was with. You know what I mean? Jay-Z. Oh, we know what happened there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He didn't come to the wedding. Kid Cudi. He got this ongoing beef with Kid Cudi. You know what I mean? And speaking of Kid Cudi, we was talking about him, man.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm gonna put it out there. I've tried my hardest to support Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi sucks ass, bro. He does. Kid Cudi is horrible. The best thing Kid Cudi do is on Ye Music. Other than that, Kid Cudi is horrible, bro.
You know, I can't even fight back on that one because, yeah. Well, besides like the Man on the Moon 1, yeah, man, you can't really fight. I think you're right.
You know what? And I feel bad because I really like Travis Scott. Travis Scott says that after he heard Kid Cudi album, it changed his life. His name not even Travis Scott, but he changed his name.
Yeah. His name
to Travis Scott.
Yep.
Because Kid Cudi's real name is what? Scott. Yeah. You know what I mean? So he that was like his inspiration.
Yeah.
Like,
yep.
This dude. This guy. I don't know. You know, I can see why they can have beef because he just underachieves, and Kanye's not having that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, Billie Eilish.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
I don't understand that. I don't get that one.
That's mostly because he was defending Travis Scott because she was saying something at her concert. Somebody was doing something like they were trying to leave, and then like she decided to stop her show and said, "Hey, we want to make sure you all stay safe because we stay safe at this show."
Oh, okay.
He took that as a shot at Travis Scott because he had his own thing that he posted on his Instagram telling him to apologize to Travis Scott or he won't do Coachella.
But you get what he do. He using his leverage.
Yeah.
And I get it. You know what I mean? Like people be thinking this man just be off his kilt, but he's very, very calculated in what he's doing. Yeah. Even though people don't like what he do, is a calculated thought, and I respect that. You know what I'm saying? What is up with Peppa the Pig though, bro?
I don't know. This one is new to me, and I should have read what this article was, but let me see if I still got that up. But I have no idea why he's beefing with Peppa Pig.
A lot of these names, man, we don't have to go into it because we already know what time it is. So you know what I mean? Like MTV, George Bush. And
then Travis Scott is on the list of people he beefing with, but he's beefing with some people because he was defending Travis Scott.
Yeah, right. And I don't get the Harriet Tubman piece either. Harriet Tubman can't even beef with you, bro. Yeah, so Kanye lives a complex beef in life. You know what I mean? Can we agree with that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which makes him all the more great to talk about, man. I love me some Ye. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah. This reminds me of this clip of so they were making their stuff like back out in back out in his place inside the woods, or that whole little small complex he had.
Yeah.
And like Chance the rapper was there, and like Chance was trying to convince him to not support Trump or something, but then like Ye just completely spazzed out on what his clip said. He was like, shut the fuck up. That's that's why your last album flopped, because you was some bullshit. Because you're not paying attention. Just straight up told him, just straight up to his face. And like, it was so disrespectful. It was. I was like, I have no idea how Chet just let that happen. Like, you, just for the sake of your own manhood, you gotta like at least try to slap him.
But I love it, and nobody ever tries him. He must got hands, man. But they never come there.
Spazzed on Chad said, that's why your last album flopped. Because you want some.
You know, and even with the interview he did with the drinking champs, which I have to say, I just like that show. You know what I'm saying? But
I see why. Mm-hmm.
You could tell why I dislike it. Anyway, when he was on there, I was for the shits, and I love how he said to the Bull how the biggest mistake that he ever had was signing Big Sean.
he was mad about that,
and I'm like, this is what I've been saying. Like, I'm glad he said it.
You agree with it.
I've always said, I've said it. I've always said Big Sean sucked. And I bet you if Malachi was here, he would defend him. And I'm surprised you not defend him.
I like Big Sean.
Yeah, exactly.
I grew up and liked Big Sean, mostly because he was co-signed by Ye, who I like, and he was from the D. I was like, oh, I mean, of course I gotta like Big Sean. Come on.
I've never liked Big Sean. Not even one song. You know what I mean? not even a snippet of a song. It's never been like, you know what I mean? So I was happy when Ye said this is some bullshit. I should have never done it. You know what I mean? And
Big Sean came on that next. He came on Drink Champ so bad. He was pissed.
He was pissed, but he gonna try to be cool about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was just with you. It don't mean nothing.
Then Ye was talking about John Legend too, which that one was. I mean, that one was true, but he was mad at them because they wouldn't back him because while he was like on like the whole Trump wave. Which is like, I was like, okay, I get where you coming from, but you was on a Trump wave, man.
Yeah, and I think we weren't even on this
boys
shit.
Trying to follow you on that one.
Yeah, we weren't even following him with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then he breaking down all on TV talking about my dad tried to abort me, man. And like, come on, bro. How is this a political situation right now? Yeah. Like, I have to admit, you know what I mean? With Kanye, sometimes I can't explain the level of absurdity that he's doing. Yeah, I can't explain it, but I ride the wave, baby. I ride the wave. You know what I'm saying?
These last few rollouts have been just pure chaos. So like this one is fine. This one is like fun because it's not even there's not that much stuff there, but those last few with the Trump stuff, man, those are some dark times. You just gotta sit back and just take the shit talking, because it's like, what, you can't defend that shit.
But see, what he did was smart though, Dan. If you think about it, what he did was something that every black celebrity does when they get ostracized by black people. They give their life to Christ.
Yep.
And find their way back in. And what we do, we come on, bring your ass
He did
back.
some good soulful songs, and it was like,
You know,
he's
and
still.
come on, man, come on in. You know what I mean? You did some bullshit, but come on back. You know what I mean? And next thing you know, he's singing. We got a church choir now.
The whole Black Church tour.
Yeah, church. Oh, speaking of church tour, you got a story, don't you?
Oh yeah. He did one of those Sunday services here in the D too, man. Somebody sent me a link. They texted me a link saying Kanye was going to come here and like perform, and he needed folk to sing. And like it was just this weird spammy little link with like this weird spammy form, but I still signed up for it. Yeah, so I signed up. They replied back. They were like, yeah, we're gonna meet. It had to be like that Wednesday and like that Thursday or like that. Yeah, for 2 days before the show, and we're gonna meet at this church inside uh, church in the D. And I showed up, and there was a long line there, and they let us in, and we was working with those Sundays with that whole group there. They taught us like a few of the songs, and like they broke us up into the
alto, tenor, soprano.
Yeah. They broke us up in there, and like they taught our parts and all of that. But like the thing with me was like that was the one week I completely lost my voice that week. I like just a complete laryngitis, just gone, like whisper voice. But I was in there just fake singing just to be a part of it. Yeah. So then we all did that, but then like the show was at Shane Park, and like we got in right beforehand and like mixed in with the crowd and all that. Yeah, man. So that was like a dope, mostly just like a dope concert to be a part of there.
Did you reach out to Kanye? Did Kanye see you? Were you able to touch his spirit, and his spirit touch yours?
No, man. He was not at the church. He was not at the church that whole time. But he was at the Shane Park show, of course. And then Sadie. So I started to tell this to Sadie, or I think I was wearing that Sunday service like sweatshirt I had.
Shout out to Sadie.
Yeah, and she was so you know that day, he did the Shane Park show, but then like he went to like the Fox and like showed like he made something like some film, and then like there was like this whole thing where like PP was saying like he was gonna show up at the Fox and play this film, but like you don't know him and all and this stuff. So she was telling me that somebody that she knew, because she does like social, was she mostly does it for like concerts and stuff too. So like that's how she knows all these people. Somebody told her to come and like join them inside like their suite. So like she got there to the Fox, got in that suite. She saw like this food spread and all this stuff, and she was like, okay. So I like, what type of suite is this? Kind of find out like that was like Kim K suite. So like Kim, like Kim and North was there, and like they all were there and stuff. So yeah, man. The next time you
Sadie
see her, yeah, let her.
She had met Kim and North and Kanye.
Yeah. Huh?
And Kanye?
I don't remember in the story if Ye was there. I think he was, or like he walked in with them, but then like he left.
All right, I'm gonna say this. When I talk to Sadie, she better not take sides. She better not be taking Kim's side right now. You know what I'm saying? Just because she met her, they're not homegirls. Right, you know what I mean? Right. I'm just gonna put that out there. Y'all better not be texting people back and forth like I support Kim. But you know, and you know what? If you are, because people, they feel a little indifferent about Kanye right now. They feel as though Kanye is doing the most, but the man is fighting to get his family back.
His family.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it. I mean, if everybody has been, everybody who don't have Netflix, everybody who hasn't open up a Netflix account to see one of the greatest trilogies that have placed that was placed on Netflix this year is Genius, a Kanye trilogy. I have seen parts 1 and 2. Damn, my brother, I think you said you only seen one.
Yeah, right now I've just seen part one, but as soon as I'm off here, I'm gonna turn on part two because we talking about it and I'm all
Yeah, man, yeah.
to watch it now.
So give me your reviews from one. Give me your reviews from one.
Oh man, part one was, I mean, so for the last what now 6 years, we just talked about it all. Like Ye is on some wild shit now, but like this, but this doc really helped me shape like why I liked them at first too, because it was just this was a bunch of stuff that I didn't I know back then, but I learned like down on the line in my fandom. But yeah, his the way he worked and just like the way that he was just so focused on he has to like make it. He wants to rap and he's just trying to find his way to get there. It was just so great to see there. And yeah, this was good. One thing I want to talk about, but I wanted to get your thoughts first. Is like him with his mom and just like how that was.
And I was about to jump right into that, man. Like,
Okay.
what's eerie about seeing him and his mom is their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Their relationship, man, is like, and I think, what's the guy? Cootie. Cootie expressed it best. She made him feel like he was the most important thing in the world, and he could do anything that he set his mind to. And I'm like, damn, I see why. When she passed, it hit him so hard, bro. I can see why he was just torn apart by that, because I was motivated, by just her being there, her presence alone. Like, hey, yo, that song you did, that was a good song. Hey, what's that song and how you did that? Oh, that was wonderful. Who is this? This your friend? Oh, he my friend too. It's like she see the beauty in her kid, man, and she reached him where he was at, and she allowed him to grow and become who he was. Without all the videotape, I didn't see a lot of judgment. I saw a lot of support, a lot of no criticism, just mad support, bro. Just mad support.
Yeah, I had the same thoughts on that too, man. I mean, seeing that was like a masterclass in parenting.
Yes.
Like my folks were good parents too, but seeing that, I was like, damn, I did not have that.
Yeah, I was like, I understand. Like when you look at videos of him and when he was going through his real dark period, 808 and Heartbreaks, and when he was going through it with Jesus, and he had those concerts where he just break down. I'm gonna be honest. Like I just really think that he's never had a proper way of grieving, and everything that has happened been accumulation of him not dealing with that process the correct way. I guess you know what I'm saying. And I don't know the experience. I don't know what it's like to lose a parent. God forbid something happened to my mom. But your mom is your rock. You know what I mean? And when you don't got your rock to go to, and you got all these pebbles around you trying to piece at you and pull at you, and you don't got no solid foundation, and whoever you think is your wife, you don't really trust her like that. So you don't trust her. You know what I mean? He don't trust her with his heart. He tries to find validity, and he tries to find that solace, but he knows it's not there with her. You know what I mean? And no one to be able to replace your mom. Period.
Yeah. Plus, it was just she was his rock, but it was all. But it was you. they kind of said this inside the doc too, where like he was like the way that they had it out there. He was down. He just had that little small beef with that one guy who was just. We could talk about that too. That dude was just a hater. What was that? That Dougie
Oh
guy.
yeah, you talking about the local dude?
Yeah.
And
But,
I hate how the
wait,
homies
wait,
was
wait,
trying
wait,
to
wait,
play him
wait,
too, bro.
wait. So he was down, and they said this inside the doc where you could just tell that he went to his mom to like get that recharge too. So like he constantly had this source that he could tap into to get back to who he was, and then like not just set him straight, but like to really charge him up with that shit too.
Yeah.
Because she was just she filled his head up with all that stuff too. So like you see where you see where that confidence and just
that strive, that push,
yeah
that push, bro.
yeah
Because you saw when he came back, he started going even harder,
yep.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, she working it, man. She working it. You know what I mean? And she saw that potential and she pushed him. But let's talk about that hater ass nigga right there, bro.
Yeah, that dude Doug
Dougie D, whatever he
Yeah.
is. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, we chilling. We had a good time. And then you get on the radio with a whole diss record. And then he pull up in the car. He sitting in the passenger seat like a broad. Man, you know what I'm saying? You said some things and I ain't know. I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, that wasn't no ID. That was me. And then like that was one of the softest beefs I've seen on camera.
But you see, he wanted to steal him. He wanted to steal on him. You know what I mean? Kanye.
Oh yeah.
He wanted to scrap. You know what I mean? And then them other dudes on the side. Well, you made it. Nah, this what comes along with it. I say I will leave these niggas right here too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if they allowing this man to do this, they ain't in your circle. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yep. And I think even that first episode showed me a lot, even about New York. Like, and I'm gonna tell you, and you probably know this too. Like living on the East Coast and you from somewhere else, they try to play you funny anyway. You know what I mean? Because you ain't from there.
Yeah.
And I think he was getting a lot of it. They was trying to play him to the curb because he wasn't from there. So I ain't like a lot of that disrespect.
Yeah.
That they was doing with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and he did right. I love how he financed his own situation. You know what I mean? He was doing his own thing.
Yeah.
You know, he wanted to be on a record label and he was pushing to get to that point.
Yeah. He was really focused on that. Where that was the thing that you know, but like seeing it like that was great because it was you could tell while he did the beats, like he knew from years before he dropped his first tape that he wanted to rap there. And like that was something that like that wasn't just all right, let me make beats and then hey, now that I'm here, let me start to rap. He said no, like rapping was what he wanted to do, and like he just found his way in. But yeah, that whole New York thing, one thing that stood out to me was, which was like weird. The whole Chicago group that he came up with were all people from Chicago that lived in New York, not people that locally lived in Chicago. So like, so like seeing that, I was like, oh, all right. So,
but that's the way it is, though. Like, you know, you find your way to these places
that were local, like that Dougie guy. You still hating on for nothing. So
and you find that here in Detroit, man. You try to make it here, you got to go somewhere else to get exposure. You know what I'm saying? And then come back and pick up your town, and then grab somebody you know.
Yeah,
I don't understand that, and we got it bad here in Detroit, and I can only imagine how bad it was there in Chicago. But one thing I want to point out too is the fact that, you know, with him being there, this dude Cootie, that was the smartest dude ever, man. Decided to start taping Kanye at this early stage, bro.
Really smart move.
Like, and it sounds so arrogant at that time.
Like documentary guy, like dude that just make beats.
Yeah, like
He he just got his first few placements too.
Yeah. And everywhere he go, he like, who is this camera? Oh, that's Cootie. He doing a documentary on me. And they're like, who the fuck is you again? Where are you?
Yeah,
Get that camera out of here, bro. You know what I mean? But I love how he was a walking, talking, social media excerpt before social media even jumped off the ground, bro.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if he had a TikTok or Instagram back then.
Yeah,
Like,
that's crazy.
you know what I mean? That's crazy.
The fact that he did that, like this was not what I thought this whole Netflix doc would be, because I thought it would just be the same stuff that I knew already or something. But this was, I had no idea he had this guy behind the scenes like that. That's what great.
Yeah, I've been watching this, man, and it's been up there like with religious things to watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so I can't really go into 2 because you haven't really seen 2.
Yeah. So like this one, based on what I heard, it just reaches up until the car crash, or
I'm not even gonna go there.
all right.
I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. But what we are gonna do is let's talk about what's your 2 top favorite Kanye West albums.
See. All right. Well. All right. So the first note is the one sign to know a real like Kanye West fan. It's like when somebody says that they really got to think about it, because there's multiple ways.
It's stages to you.
Yeah. So it's well, you said favorite.
All right. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. The one, if you're gonna throw on a Kanye West album, out of all his albums, what would be the first one you grab?
All right. First one, and I grab. Yeah, like we talked about. You said too. It has to be a Dark Twisted fantasy there, because you get a mixture of the stuff that he did before, and like the newer sound like he's at now. So yeah, that has to be first, just to put on and play and just jam. That then you said this to Tone, so I'm not trying to take your stuff here, but the next one to like just play and jam is the Life of Pablo, really, because it's when it first came out, that was just a mixture of just random songs that I was like, all right, what is this? This is not normal. Like most of the time he used to have like one specific sound for each thing, and you kind of like learned all that, and it all kind of came as like one whole piece. But like the Life of Pablo was just a bunch of songs, like a mixtape, really. And man, that album grew on me over the years, where you can go front to back now.
You remember when it first came out, it was pretty much kind of like he rushed to get it out.
Yeah.
He rushed to get it out, and the first track he got out was the gospel track, Ultralight Beams. That threw me off. I'm like, what the hell is this? I am not feeling this at all. You know what I mean? But after I got past that, I started listening to it, and then it got down to that one song where it had Rihanna on there doing a Nina Simone song.
Yeah.
I loved you better than your own candy. From the very start. When that beat dropped, woo!
Yeah, that's
woo!
Those
crazy. Crazy, bro. You know what I mean? That whole album is crazy. But like you said, my top is my Dark Twisted Fantasy, man. That hands down. That, you know, and what he has done too to elevate hip hop. He has taken what Jay Dilla was doing and No ID was doing and done that on a whole nother level with sampling. You know what I mean? Like the way he samples, bro. He'll sample rock. He'll sample industrial. He'll sample anything that he can sample. You know what I mean?
Yep.
He'll even sample conversations and turn that shit into a hit.
Yeah.
That dude is crazy, bro.
Yeah, just talking about the samples. That's how I learned about like music outside of outside of rap too. Like you hear a Ye song, you hear the sample, then like me, like I would start to look up what that sample is, and then I started to listen to that, then I started to hear the rest of the stuff from that one that made the sample, and like you can learn that way too, just from the mixture and like just from like the diverse like bass that he like he made beats from. It was great.
And the crazy thing about it too, bro, is the fact that he wasn't just making beats for himself. In a documentary, he mentions he was making beats for other people. Like he had made so many dynamic songs for other people, and I'm like, and I can only imagine if this beat was on an album. But I have to say too, he's had some songs in which was great, but the lyrics was very questionable. We talked about this too with Father Stretch My Hands.
Yeah.
And oh God, and this goes back to Cudi too. Cudi was on his own. Beautiful morning. Dun, 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 and then Kanye come on and destroys the song.
And not in a good way, like literally ruins the song.
Ruins the song. But you can't get past the melody. You can't get past the hook. You can't get past the beat. That you ride out his verse, because it's only 16 parts, and then you get back to grooving. You know what I mean? But that's just what I said about Cudi, man. If he on the hook, it's gonna be a hit. It's gonna be a hit.
Yeah,
but
there was one song I'm trying to think of the bars beat before it, but on that Ye what it was like, none of us will be here without cum. What is this? When I first heard that shit, I had to press pause and just like shake my head, like what am I listening to here?
Yeah, but it turns into a funny though. Like
yeah,
that's the thing. That's the thing. Like his, and his stuff ain't that good, but it turns into a funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But everybody is on there like you don't get a lot of that on My Dark Twisted Fantasy. On My Dark Twisted Fantasy, he's saying some hard shit. That's how I know like that's his best one, because it's not playful. It's really in your face.
Yeah,
and he going hard.
Yeah.
He got Jay-Z on there. He got everybody on there. He got Rick Ross on there. And that was another thing too. That song, man. That song right there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still waiting. That nigga sampled Smokey Robinson.
That shit was too good.
Smokey Robinson with a guitar riff. How many minutes did the guitar go off? And then
it was a whole guitar. But that's Mike D.
Mike Dean, shout out to Mike Dean, bro.
Shout out to Mike Dean. He doesn't get the credit he deserves.
He don't.
That may be working.
You know who else don't? Frank Dukes. He don't get the recognition he does.
I've seen the name. I don't know who he is.
Frank Dukes is the dude who he originally had. Was it 30 hours?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 30 hours. I think it was 30 hours. Hold on. No, it was Real Friends. It was Real Friends.
Okay.
That beat.
Yeah,
he made that beat. Yeah, he heard one part of that beat and made that shit into Real Friends. Crazy, bro.
I've seen that name a lot around sides. just on songs and all that. All right, we need to start the rap.
We need to wrap this up, man.
Yeah.
But we can talk yay all
Yeah,
day,
yeah,
baby. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And we might have to end this with the trilogy, seeing the last one and come back and re-talk about this on another episode, bro.
Yeah.
Boy, it's been wonderful connecting with you. And I feel like this what brings our relationship, you and I, to the base. Because I think it began with Ye and it will remain with Ye, my brother.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I missed you, my brother.
Yeah, man.
It's good to see you.
I'm glad to be back on the show. Man.
You know what I mean? So with that being said, do you have we normally end it before we end it, what we do at the end? We do something at the end.
We usually do Gem of the Week. Do we have any comments though?
Oh, let's go. Let's kick a couple of these comments out.
We got one in the Mask Off chat, but it's just from our guy, Mr. Lee.
Yo, what up, though? What's up with this picture, Malachi? Like he in deep thought. Like, please stop.
He on the film set,
That's what it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think there's a tripod next to him.
So, shout out to Malachi Lee. Shout out to Jake. They doing big things. I think Jake was just downtown.
Yeah.
Doing something downtown.
Yep.
So, Tom Schultz is in the Planet Ant chat saying, "Oh man, Ye roasted Pete so bad, Pete shut down his Instagram." He said Big Sean do a show at the Planet Ant,
right?
What'd you say?
I said Tom said he's Tom said Pete, but no, man, it's Skeet now, man.
Skeet. Yeah. Graham said Marvin and Chardonnay when it came out. How you hate on that, Tone? 2011. Horrible, bro. Horrible.
I like Big Sean just to
horrible, bro.
Just to make sure that the viewers know that I like them.
Tom said, I have Netflix. I definitely didn't know about this Jay show. He said, I have been watching Michael Jai White's Blood and Bone Thought. Shout out to the humble and best martial artist, MJW. True that. You know what I mean? But we ain't talking about him. We talking about Ye, though, Tom.
Yeah, come on, man. You just completely off topic
right now. You completely off topic. You fucking up, bro. On Big Tone, East Coaster comment, Detroiters play me like I'm from Detroit. That's nice, but I'm Ye. But, all right, cool. I don't know what that is. He says Ye was pre-social media. That means he goes back to newspapers. He also mentioned RZA produced on Dark Twisted.
Yeah, he was there.
he did. Watch at Kanye sample at Mascapaza. Okay, all right, here we go. Big Tone killed that acapella of Smokey Robinson. Watch that be the sample for Kanye Pulse. You damn right it will.
Is this Tom, right?
Yeah, it's all Tom, man. Tom, it's all Tom, Let's see what they got going on in the other one.
YouTube. Anything popping off in there?
Yeah. Nothing chatting. The ones chatting in the Planet Ant YouTube. So with that being said, man, what's the gem of the week, bro?
Gem of the week is Ye. I mean, you want to go, Tom?
Gem of the week is Kanye. This is the Yeezys episode, man. If you haven't heard any classics by Ye, you know what I'm saying? The one that kind of put him in a dark space and changed the game creatively and help him really tap into some creativity is 808s and Heartbreak.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first time we ever heard Cudi.
Oh, yeah.
On the hook.
Yeah.
And I was like, who is this? And my head keeps spinning. Can't stop.
We about to be here for a whole second.
But if you haven't heard 808s and Heartbreaks, check it out. And that's the gem of the week, 808s and Heartbreaks from Kanye West.
Yeah,
so
completely changed the game.
Changed the game right there. My man Dan, you want to close us out, my brother?
With what?
You got any shout outs?
No. No, man, not right now. No shows, man. Just mask off for now. Happy to be back, and I'm happy to happy to chop this up with you, Tom. It's been good.
It's been
It's
good,
been
my
good.
brother. Like I said, we missed you. You know what I mean? We glad you back in the fold. We got to get everybody back in gear. We got 5 more episodes till our 100th episode
Yeah,
of
boy.
Mask Off, bro.
We need to plan that.
Yeah, we need to plan that. We need to figure out what we're doing.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you know what it is. This is episode 95 of Mask Off, the Genius episode, the Yay Zas episode, the Yeso. Episode 95 Mask Off. You know what to do. You know what we be doing every week. Friday, 9 p.m. Giving you nothing but the best. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. We up out of this piece. Holla at your boy. Peace.
None of us would be here without cum.